Okay, just ate something. Got fuel. Leaving Chamalt, heading to section 2 from section 3. Now I'm deciding if I want to take off up here and drive a bunch of sand. Because that's what it is. And I'm not a fan of sand. Oh well. Hopefully it's been rained in, so it's not too bad. That was actually better than the last time I was on it. So that was nice. We'll see how this does. Looks like they're still hauling on it, so this was pretty soft for quite a ways. We'll just have to see how it goes. Be careful. Remember, right, there's just soft pockets. Just randomly. Then there's enough truck traffic to cause just ruts in the dust that can throw you. Like that one right there. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. Yep, that's soft. Well, here's trying to keep the tires down. Well, so far only a couple minor heart attacks of the front end trying to wash out. Problem is it looks completely solid until that front tire hits it, and then it just goes whoosh. Like right through there. It just bogs the bike down. We'll just passed 3 bikes doing the BDR. Looks like they were having as much fun on this loose stuff as I was. First guy was almost eating it. He hit a real soft spot. Whoa, like that. Pulling the clutch. Downshift. Get re-straightened out. So like I was saying, looks like they were having as much fun as I was on this piece. It's getting better, but there's still pockets where you gotta watch it. So I'm just taking it easy. Oh, like that one. I don't think it's too much farther. I just passed milepost 9. I think I'm through the worst of it. Went through a 4-way intersection and most of the traffic went to the north. So it helped this one. There's still a couple little spots that are a little soft, but not like it was. It's a big marsh. I think it's called Bear Marsh. I think. This is more like it. Yamze Mountain, or Yamze. That's the road up to Rodman Rock, the little point of interest. It's like a mile up there. It's not hard to get to. It's just a little bit of sand, a little bit of ruts, some rocks. But once you get up there, you still have to hike a little ways to get up on top to see. And I'm not dressed for any kind of hiking. And I've been up there, so. We'll shoot up through here. Thompson campground's down there. Pretty nice little campground. Thompson Reservoir. Crossing the dam. Oh, a little slippery right there. It's the road up to Hagar Mountain Lookout, which is where you used to come through before the latest update for Section 2. They ended up taking that whole section out. I figured they would turn it into an alt hard section because it was really sandy and a couple really rocky, steep sections. I did most of it in April had to get turned around by a tree. I didn't have a saw, and it was significant. I was shocked that it was on the regular route, and I think a lot of people were and probably complained because they just literally took it out and didn't even put it as an alternate hard section, which is an alt harder section. It would have been fine, I think. There's Hagar Mountain. Look out up on top. I'm not sure if they staff it anymore, but there is a gate before you get to the top. I know that, so you can't drive all the way up to the top. Silver Lake over there, Christmas Valley way in the distance. There's Newberry straight ahead, which is where Section 3 goes through. We're up to the Indian Mountain Point of Interest. It's a lookout area. Watch out for the rubber water bars that they put in, because they'll kick you over a little bit. See? That's a tall one. Oh, then kicks me in the ditch. It's like I wasn't the only one that got kicked in the ditch. There. Summer Lake down there. Mostly dry, looks like. Okay, let's do the alternate harder. When I was here in April, there was still snow up there and it was just muddy, so I didn't even bother. Shouldn't be bad now. It's just bumpy, rocky, rutted. I've driven it in my truck. Of course, that was 10 plus years ago. Yeah, the road's actually good for at least a couple miles so far. It's just brushy in spots. There we go. Now, when this is wet, forget about it. Go off up to Fremont Point, where the lookout is. Summer Lake, Winter Rim. A little cabin up there you can actually rent through the Forest Service. I don't know how much it costs, but it'd be a cool spot. Breezy, but beautiful. So this is the main road up to the lookout viewpoint. And I mean, you can take a car on it unless it's wet. If it's wet, I wouldn't. Because as you can see, it ruts out and it gets pretty saucy. Moo. Back to the main part, but only for maybe a mile, and then you can take off on the second alternate. Which, if I remember right, is actually harder all around. It's just rougher the whole time, I think. But we'll find out. Oh, cows. Okay, here's the other alt-harder. Remember, I'm coming from the north. Tree. Yep, that one's not hard, it's just bumpy, but it's flat. If it was wet, that would be different. But it was nice and dry today, just bumpy. And back on the main route. Left turn, Clyde. Summer Lake, Winter Rim. Down there's Summer Lake Hot Springs. Paisley's around the corner over there. Camped here last night, just outside of Paisley. Got cold last night. It didn't freeze, but I think it got close. For June 30th, it was cold for sure. Well, let's drop down into Paisley and top off fuel and see if I can get some breakfast. That road right there is where section 1 takes off. 1 and 2 meets at Paisley, basically, for fuel and whatnot. It's supposed to be 77 today. We'll see. Not sure what the steam's all about. They might have a geothermal well or something. I don't know. I'll have to ask. Or Google it. Because it looks toasty. Well, just got fuel. Restaurant wasn't open. They only do breakfast on the weekends. But the store was, and they had breakfast burritos. So I did that. Forgot to ask about the steam. I'll have to Google it later.